Hello, everyone at Levy and our joint ventures. Thanks for taking the time out of your busy schedule to catch up on some Levy news and highlights. First, I wanted to congratulate all of you for a record year in sales and returns. We achieved a new benchmark for the Levy family of companies and joint ventures. We've had a string of records now, so good work. Our goals in 2019 were to first improve our EHS performance, meet our business plans, enhance our image, harness the power of big data, and lastly, grow the business in size and scope. Let's review how we did our performance and talk about these goals. First, EHS, which stands for Environmental Health and Safety. 3 key ingredients for success. Well, in safety at Levy, we decreased our total number of recordables by 13% from 23 to 20. 85% of our organization hit the goal of 0 recordables. We had world-class performance in our domestic and international steel mill services and flame operations, a .05 and .04 recordable injury rate, respectively. And that's covering 2.5 million hours worked. World-class. Schmidt won the Live Levy Award and improved their recordable injury rate statistics from 3 to 1. The Michigan Aggregate Group and Ace Saginaw Asphalt moved in the wrong direction this year. Our corporate office hit 2 years with 0 recordables. Overall at Levy, we are at a very respectable 1.0 rate for 2019. Folks, that's the best performance in our history. But of course, there's still room to improve. Our joint venture companies experienced an increase of 27% in recordable incidents from 11 to 14. Cadillac and Protocon Ready Mix performance slipped a bit, and Superior stayed about the same. In total for the joint ventures, we ended the year with a 2.5 recordable injury rate, up from 2.0 in 2018. First aid and near-miss reporting gives us good data to improve. Risk assessments are key to harnessing your and your coworkers' expertise and knowledge to work safely. Use the risk assessments, please. Safety is a value at Levy, and we get better at safety because you care about it, and you care about each other. The best companies have the best people. We have the best people. The best companies are also the safest. We are all well along this journey. So it's safety first. Now let's talk about our environmental performance. We had our share of spills, emissions, and complaints. The good news is that we have become skilled at reporting and remediating these incidents. We are dedicated to being compliant and getting much better at preventing incidents. The industrial hygiene measures we use indicate that we are meeting all medical standards. We remain focused on hearing and dust inhalation to prevent future problems for any of us. That kind of quickly summarizes the EHS goals. So, our second goal. How did we do in meeting our business plans? Well, overall, the family of companies and joint ventures met our business plan goals. 2019 was the strongest year in our history for our asphalt paving business. Ace Saginaw Asphalt and Cadillac Asphalt both achieved substantial returns and record volumes. Good market conditions in Michigan presented opportunity to grow the business, and we met the challenge, successfully completing more quality paving projects in Michigan than ever in our history, ever by far. Today, our asphalt businesses, Schmidt, Ace, Saginaw, and Cadillac combined, represent 40% of our sales volume and 50% of our bottom line. Great work, great year, congratulations. Our domestic steel mill service business faced challenges and was depressed by weak demand in the long products segment. Several steel mill customers reduced production significantly, impairing their own and our results. SDI, Steel Dynamics, announced a new 3 million ton per year mill to be built in Texas. We secured that work recently and introduced a new innovative slag handling system that could change the way slag is handled in the future. Our international mill service operations perform very well. Our newest operation at AMSA in Mexico is stabilizing and profitable. We recently secured a new flame technology project at ArcelorMittal in Spain. And there are dozens of new business projects we are working to secure in the steel mill service sector, both overseas and in North America. Our aggregates business in Michigan performed very well. Quarries, sand and gravel, docks, logistics, and sales combined to meet budgets. Strong demand, solid production performance, and enterprising pricing led to excellent results. We added reserves to some of our current mining operations, pursued several acquisitions, and are going to open the Freedom Sand and Gravel operation in Washtenaw County. We had a very, very strong year. Our concrete business, Superior and Protocon, both met their rather aggressive budgets, delivering records in cubic yards sold. Both businesses added capacity and trucks to meet current and new customer demand. Quality, service, and delivery drove the record performance. Congratulations. Ecosem in Australia grinds and sells over 300,000 tons of slag cement in the Sydney marketplace. Our tons were down slightly, but this continues to be our highest margin business. All up, we beat last year's record performance by a little. We added new business. We produced new proposals and ideas that are promoting new opportunities and continue to earn the respect of our customers and suppliers. None of this, of course, could be done without our most important blessing, and that's you. The best group of employees that Levy has ever had. It's to your credit that we are better today than ever before. And I am so grateful for our superb staff. Finance and accounting, credit security, information technology and services, Levy technical services, real estate and mine planning, procurement, engineering, performance improvement, our safety leaders, human resources and benefits all provide structure, systems, knowledge, and wisdom that helps us be connected, that drives us forward, and protects us every day. So thank you. So we talked about EHS and meeting the plan. Our third goal in 2019 was image. I am proud to report that we have substantially improved. Housekeeping, lighting, uniforms, clean equipment, updated facilities, dust control. Our image is very important to our customers, to our employees, to our neighbors, to ourselves. The regulatory visitors are important too. Remember, you only get one chance to make the first right impression. Look sharp. It matters. Another goal we had this year was big data. This effort highlights our desire to be more data-driven and precise in our measurements by using the best available technology. Getting data science right helps us make better and more informed decisions. We are doing this today. Finally, our fifth goal is growth for both our existing businesses and through M&A activity. We grew our existing businesses at a 10% rate. That's very respectable. And we added SDI Sinton, ArcelorMittal Spain, new slag handling in Thailand, 2 new concrete ready-mix plants here, aggregate reserves in Michigan, 3 new road paving crews in Michigan, and actually much more. And in addition, we have dozens of proposals in front of customers, both domestically and internationally. We've experienced real growth and will continue to grow. So, what does 2020 look like? Well, in America, we have a robust economy driven by strong consumer spending. We have low unemployment, low interest rates, less government regulation, continuing technology breakthroughs in consumer products, manufacturing, and healthcare, all support stability and optimism in our economy. This stability is enduring and comforting, particularly in an environment infected by incivility and polarization. Look, we all watch the news. We are inundated with factless claims, hyperbole, and media distortion. This caustic environment encourages bad behavior and an uneasy, sort of uncertain feeling. But the consumer and the economy keep chugging on. I see no reason to believe that the U.S. economy will stall. Our international locations have general softening in their economies, as reflected in all the global indices, but there's nothing dramatic. And progress is being made with trade deals with China, Canada, Mexico, the UK. Things are really okay in the world in which we work. In Michigan, infrastructure work will continue to fuel our construction and construction materials businesses. We should see a similar year in 2020 as we did in 19. While there may be less private or commercial work, public work will continue to grow. Good news for asphalt and aggregates, docks, and ready mix. Michigan is a solid economy, and it looks good in 2020. Colorado will be a better market this year, as road funding initiatives in El Paso County and Colorado Springs will boost spending. Good news. In steel mill services, we will deal with the closure of U.S. Steel's Great Lakes operation. This announcement was an unwanted surprise. Closure in April affects 50 of our finest. We are diligently working on opportunities to place our people and reshape the Detroit operations going forward. We will do it. With all our other steel mill service customers, production projections are really good, and we expect a better year in 2020 for our domestic steel mill services business. This year, we will gear up for our new operation in SDI, Texas, too. Internationally, we anticipate some headwinds in Australia for marketing our cement product, but another good year in Thailand, growth in our India operations, continuing good performance in Mexico, and a successful startup in Spain with our cutting technology. As I mentioned, there are many proposals in the customer's hands that can lead to real investment, real opportunity, and growth for us in all aspects of our mill service business. So let's look at the 5 simple goals for 2020. First, I call it well-being. Our environment, our health, our safety, the lives of our coworkers, our families, our customers, we have a lot of responsibility. Be aware, be engaged, focus on positive behavior. Don't take shortcuts. Eliminate your bad habits. Stop and think. Use risk assessments and be mindful. Heightened awareness and engagement lead to a safer and better workplace. Our well-being is so important. Your family's counting on you. We're all counting on you. Look after your well-being. Our financial performance, well, we had a great year, and your leadership teams have great plans to do very well this year. They are aiming high. Why? Because they believe in you. Professionalism. We are a skilled and qualified company. We are all leaders. Continue to distinguish yourself as leaders, leaders with integrity, leaders with character. The best leaders Levy has ever had. And remember, kindness, generosity, respectfulness, and the golden rule are all embedded in our culture because of you. It makes us special. Let's not succumb to the negativity we sometimes see and read about today. We at Levy are positive and optimistic. It's the best way to live. And we are professional. Keeping score. Well, keeping score is so important. We deserve to know how we did today so we can do better tomorrow. Timely and easy to understand data will assist all of us to work safely, more collaboratively, and help drive new ideas and change into the business. So keep score. It's part of our culture. And we need to progress. We need to improve, we need to invest, and we need to imagine. To progress, we need, of course, improvement. Each of us does. Because each of us being just a little bit better at what we do can make a world of difference at our company. And we will continue to invest. Ed and I invest everything back into the business. This investment philosophy is a reflection that we believe in you and we believe in our future together. We need to imagine a better and brighter tomorrow, and we do. Because you satisfy our customers, because you deliver great service, because you make quality products, because you truly care, we can grow our business and look for new opportunities around the globe. We will, and we will continue to grow. So these 5 goals are simple, but they're not easy. I expect we can meet them and maybe even beat them. Our strength is you. And our future is secured by you and many bright, young, dedicated leaders we have. Ed and I are very proud of you, and now we're proud that Elliot is part of our future too, and that we have a family that supports the idea that our most important goal is to work together and be here 100 years from now. Finally, thank you for your continued service to and the spirit of volunteerism for the communities in which we live and work. I'm so proud to be part of this organization because of you, who you are, and what you do. Thank you for listening. Be safe, and I hope to see you in person this year. 2020 can be our best year ever.